Are you using the right fuel for your body? Hey, this is Dr. Randall. I'm a health and healing advocate and author, and I do these Friday videos to go in depth on one particular topic related to farming, food, health, nutrition. And today, I really want to focus on what fuel, what food you are feeding your engine. And so, for example, I'm standing in front of my work tractor. I also have a tree farm where I am bringing this forest to health, and the tractor takes diesel. So if I were to grab this can of gas and pour it into my diesel engine, my tractor, it would probably still start, but the engine would have serious problems. It would start knocking. It would do great damage to my engine because it's not the proper fuel. Diesel and gas have different combustion properties and other properties, and so it doesn't work. Well, guess what? That same truth holds for you and me. If we are giving ourselves the improper fuels, that leads to all sorts of health consequences. It might start as simply as an upset stomach, or it might start with brain fog, or it might be really strong food cravings. These are all signs that you are using the wrong fuels. Furthermore, those are just the beginning symptoms. Using the wrong fuels can lead to autoimmune diseases, diabetes, strokes, heart attacks, all these things. And so I am not proposing that there is one fuel for everyone. No, that's incorrect. But there are certain fuels that are incorrect for everyone. So I can tell you right now that refined sugars and refined carbs will destroy your engine, will destroy your mitochondria, which are your energy sources within your body. So will ultra-processed foods and beverages. We don't know all the consequences of seed oils and dyes and refined sugars and carbs, but we have a pretty good understanding of the dangers of these so-called foods. So that's number one. Cut out the fuel that we know does not work for our bodies. Sugar is a drug. It's an addictive drug and can lead to just horrible consequences, both mentally and physically. So find the fuel that works. Start really paying attention to your brain, your mind, your body, your gut after each food you eat. For some people, carnivore is the right fuel, just meat and fat. In fact, I have a wonderful friend of mine that had Lyme disease that was undiagnosed for many, many years. And they actually prescribed a vegan diet, which almost killed her. She lost so much weight. And finally, out of desperation, she tried carnivore. It worked. She's still on it today. She is the healthiest she has ever been. And it's just amazing. So for some people, especially with certain illnesses or weight issues, carnivore seems to be wonderful. I have other friends who are vegans, have been for years. They are the healthiest inside and out. Sure, that works for them. Don't dismiss something just because of an influencer or popular trends. I've been keto for more than 2 decades, and I've loved it. It first was for weight loss, but I realized it cleared up my brain fog. It made me stronger, healthier, more energetic. So find the foods that work for you. That's as simple as it has to be. Stop being on the ultra-processed standard American diet of convenience foods, and that's all convenience foods. Fast food, takeout, frozen, packaged in the store, all these have been adulterated, and they're not the foods you think they were 2 decades ago. They're not. They have so much added ingredients that are so unhealthy. So get rid of that diet, the ultra-processed, the sugary diet, and then start eating real foods and seeing what combination works for you. It might be mostly meat, fat, sure, and a few bits of fiber, okay. It might be a heavier dose of fiber and carbs, fine, as long as they are healthy carbs. Or it might just be plants and fruit, or it might, whatever. It just, again, find what works for you. Everything should be personalized. All right, so Dr. Randall, I hope you get to enjoy this weekend. I am now going to move this gas from my diesel engine so I don't make the mistake. Not that I would, but you never know. Take care of yourself. You only have this one life. And I also want to do a shout out to my friend Leah, who suggested this idea for this post.